In this video, we're going to discuss who is a good fit for Time for You and who is not a good fit. Job is spelt J-O-B. J-O-B means just over broke, and that they got you. You know where you are, they know where you are, and you're stuck and you've got them hours you've got to give over to get your J-O-B. And there's never enough month left at the end of the money. Where with Time for You, it's different. You get to choose. However, we also get to choose, and we're looking for the right person. You need to be driven to your own level of success, not my level, not anyone else's level, your level. You need to have a reason. If you have a reason, you'll make it a success. If you think you can circumnavigate it, or you don't understand English, or you can't write or read English, you'll have a great difficulty doing anything in business, let alone a Time for You franchise, because we won't take you on if you're unable to do it. It wouldn't be fair to you. If you're the kind of person that has a recipe and follows the recipe, guess what? It's going to work. You're going to bake the bread or make the cake. If you change the recipe, if you forget the recipe, it may not be a cake, or it may not be the bread, or it certainly won't be what you expected. Neither will it be for us. So if you're the kind of person that wants to wing it, you won't be a good fit for us. The perfect fit would be someone who isn't scared of technology. If you can send a text, if you understand the computer and don't swear at it like I do all the time because it won't turn on and I've forgotten to plug it in. If you can do that, then you can be taught to do it properly without breaking into a sweat over the technological bits, because I find that hard, but the rest of it is very simple and we can show you that. You need to be driven and able. Honesty. You need to be an honest person, honest with yourself to begin with, honest to others, and very honest with your clients and cleaners. Dishonesty, you'll unravel quick. You know that if you're that kind of person, and if you are that kind of person, please don't apply. One of the traits we find in our franchisees, the thread that binds them all, if you like, is they have a personality. They have humour. They're not dictatorial. You're not a sergeant major. You're not a boss. You're no one's boss. And we're not your boss either. To an extent, the clients are your boss, but you can always tell them to get lost when they overboss you about. And you can't boss a cleaner about ever. And if you try that, it won't work. So someone who's amiable, someone who's friendly, warm, pleasant, nice to be around. And if you're that kind of person, come and join us. One of the things that is possible with the Time for You franchise is that it is possible to start on a part-time basis, which means, of course, that you could still keep your job that you have at the present if that's your wish, and it makes it more affordable for you. But it isn't easy doing your job and starting a business, running a franchise. But then, hey, who said it's going to be easy? I said it was possible. So if you want it to be like that, i.e. do your job and maybe start with Time for You 1 or 2 days a week, it is possible. And we have had people do that. And they quickly find out that, way, I'm doing 2 days a week with Time for You and I'm earning more than I am working the other 5 days a week with my job. I'll knock that on the head and run with Time for You. That's what we'd expect for you to do should you start like that. And we'd invite you to speak to as many of the franchisees as you like. We do not have a pet list that is trained to say the nice things, and they get commission if you join. We would never do that, and you could phone any or all of our franchisees up at a time which is obviously convenient to you both and speak to them. You find out where they are. We'll give you the list if you want. You speak to them and you ask them your questions, and they're going to give you their answers, not our pet answers. We don't know who you're going to phone. So we believe in transparency. There are no smoke and mirrors. So fill your boots, have a go, and then come back to us when you get the right answers. Okay. Well, hopefully that's cleared up who is a good fit and who is not a good fit, and we'll look forward to hearing from you if you are a good fit.